This is North Texas Weather Center with your latest 2.5 minute forecast and temperatures out there this morning. A lot of us are right now in the mid to upper 30s, including Wichita Falls and areas in southern DFW, mostly the rural areas. In the Metroplex, we're in the lower 40s. So it will be a nice day though, so don't be too concerned about the temperatures this morning. Eventually by lunchtime, all of us should be in the mid 60s across North Texas. And this afternoon, a lot of us should warm up well into the 60s and maybe even some low 70s back off to the northwest. And it will be like this for the next few days as we do start to begin to see more humid air coming out of the south, and I'm going to show you that in just a moment. We do have a chance for severe weather. A slight risk is issued for all of North Texas. I would expect the worst of the severe weather to be in this area here, which is basically east of I-35. This will be the worst possible area to be in for severe weather heading into Wednesday night, and this will primarily be for the risk of hail, damaging winds, maybe even a couple of tornadoes as well. So that will be the worst area there. Looking at the dew points, this is actually kind of an important graphic to show you. We'll be pretty dry today and tomorrow, so there will be an elevated fire risk here in North Texas. Eventually their high pressure system will be moving down to the south, and what this is going to create is this high pressure counterclockwise spin, which will start to begin to bring us more humidity. So you can see eventually going to Tuesday, dew points really start to kick up in North Texas into the 50s. It'll eventually reach the 60s by Wednesday. So this is what is the most concerning out of this low pressure system that will start to be deepening in the atmosphere. All right, let's take a look at the future radar. So obviously more important details here. So going into Wednesday, we might have a few isolated showers. Can't rule out an isolated thunderstorm or two during the afternoon hours Wednesday. I think the worst case scenario for showers and storms will be after midnight. So you can see 9 o'clock. This is where we'll be mostly concerned for those showers and thunderstorms that could be severe at around 9. Eventually by 12 o'clock, this will mostly start to turn into more of a line of storms. So I think initially hail will be the main threat, and eventually it'll be damaging winds as the primary threat as this all moves off to the east-northeast. And eventually by 3 o'clock, you can see the line moves through North Texas, and it looks like the low pressure system kind of centered just to the... It will probably be further to the west, probably closer to areas like Childress and Wichita Falls. Eventually 6 in the morning, I can't rule out some snow in some areas back off to the northwest. Wichita Falls and off to the north could see some flurries or some light snow. Accumulation will be very minimal though with that, and eventually we dry out for Thursday afternoon. Precipitation beyond that, maybe some next week, some point, but it's too early to tell on that. Here's your latest North Texas Weather Center 7-day forecast. So you can see over the next 3 days, again, temperatures close to 70 for all 3 days, eventually dropping by Thursday into the 40s for highs and lows into the 20s. Next week we'll start to see temperatures back into the 60s and maybe even 70s as early as Monday or Tuesday of next week. This forecast is brought to you by Platinum Contracting, Dallas Antenna, and THD Vehicle Doorstep.